All right, good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the morning show where we show up to get motivated, to get inspired, to get challenged, and to start our day out the proper way, the best way. Because we do believe that every single day that you get an opportunity to live, that's your opportunity to meet your potential, to become your better self, to do the things that you know you're supposed to do. And man, this is just an exciting thing. We're super excited that we get a chance to get together. It's on the morning show. We are currently live on Facebook. We're live on YouTube. We're live on Twitter. We're live on Twitch. I think we might even have an Instagram out there somewhere. And of course, we've got TikTok on my left. TikTok, good morning to you. Glad you're here. We've got some faithful folks. None other than Becky is in the house. Becky, glad you were here. Thank you so much for being on here. And of course, we've got our Zoom. We got the Zoom in the house. In fact, we've got some of our POM Academy students that are here with us today. By the way, if you don't know who that is, what that is, POM Academy, that's a private Christian school that we run through our church. We've been doing that since the pandemic. It's actually really interesting. What we end up doing is we do everything through Zoom. It's a really neat homeschool program that we've kind of been navigating through. And man, it's just really, really, really good stuff. I'm not sure where my co-host, my co-hostess of the mostest, Martinez Rory, is, but he should be here any minute. I got my wife walking in saying, good morning. Good morning. She gave me that right there. She said, I need coffee. Coffee's going to help us. Coffee's going to help us. That being said, is there anybody in the Zoom that wants to chime in, say anything? They're silent. Oh, wait, we've got somebody. We got somebody. Who's here? Who's here?
I might have something.
That voice, by the way, is McKendra Livingston.
Livingston.
That's right. Now, if you remember last season of the morning show, many times, McKendra was on the show with us. I'm going to be honest with you. She did a great job. Kiki!
It's good to be back.
It's good to be back. She did awesome. She's a rock star. By the way, on Facebook, we've got Mark Henderson in the house. We've got Kayla McCool in the house. Thank you all so much for being here. Fantastic stuff. So, McKendra, you said you got something. What do you mean you got something? What you got?
So, I saw a quote. I'm going to kind of rephrase it a little bit. So, it said that losing weight is very difficult, but being overweight is very difficult. At the end of the day, you have to choose your difficult, okay? So it's both going to be hard, but you got to choose it. You just have to. It's for me, it would be like doing school is hard, okay? It's hard to stay focused, but so is being behind. It's very hard being behind and having to, catch up. So that was a little nugget that I have.
Wow, that's awesome. By the way, McKendra's a teenager, everyone. Just so you know, McKendra's a teenager, and I'm very impressed with her and all of our students that are online, okay, because they're constantly getting immersed, if you will, into thought-provoking situations. I love that McKendra is thinking about stuff like this now, early in life. Way before I did. And that being said, McKendra, what you said was spot on. Because the truth of the matter is, life is going to give you some difficulties to face, to embrace, to overcome, right? But you have to decide what's going to be your difficulty.
Yeah.
Is it going to be the difficulty of winning, or is it going to be the difficulty of losing? Becky on TikTok, McKendra, said that you are a smart young lady.
I appreciate it. Thank you, Becky.
She said, "Thank you, Becky." But it's true. It's true. And you know what? I appreciate you saying that, because that's a great way to, in my opinion, get the show started, to get things rocking. By the way, McKendra, you jump in at any time, and you just continue to be a part of this conversation. We have the Martinez, Rory, the one, the only, in the house. Martinez, how you doing this morning?
Super fantastic. Thank you very much. Just gleaning from the ear of a young, wise young lady.
Come on. Out of the mouth of babes.
But yeah, happy. What kind of Thursday are we gonna call this? We got terrific Tuesday, wonderful Wednesday.
Thrilling Thursday. Thrilling Thursday. Thrilling Thursday. 'Cause it's a thriller. Dun, dun, dun. Anyways.
Yeah, well, okay, yeah. Work on that.
Kiki is now the sneaky Kiki. Sneaking in them bombs. By the way, Martinez, did you hear the quote that McKendra found and the little bomb she just dropped on us? It wasn't even a little bomb. It was a big bomb. McKendra, tell us that quote and tell us a little bit about because what you have said, it starts the conversation. By the way, that invites you into the conversation. Let's go. What you got for us?
I kind of want to say, like, the way you phrased it. That's probably my favorite. You said, what is it? You have to choose the difficulty of winning or the difficulty of losing.
Oh! Did I say that?
Yeah, that's what you said.
Dang, I didn't even know I said that.
But that's better of, like...
Well, thank you, Kiki.
It's easier to understand.
It's true, isn't it? Martinez, what do you think about that? What do you think? Which one? What you have to decide your difficulty. The difficulty of winning or the difficulty of losing. What do you think about that?
I think it got disconnected.
He thinks very little of that.
Oh, there we go.
There's the man. There's the man.
Well, I was about to say that, like, the coach always told us, like, running from behind, you get the downwind of everybody else in front of you, and on top of that, it's just,
Is that my cousin?
Just the mind games and the challenges of losing, and that, can I do it? Can I not? Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, there's definitely more downside to losing than there is winning. There's no, or the difficulty of winning is far more appealing than the difficulty of losing. It just is. And like, there's just so many layers to losing.
Yeah.
And dealing with those difficulties.
That's true. That's good. Mark Henderson, I was reading Mark Henderson. He said, unless you're leading, the view always remains the same. Which that kind of reminds me of the great philosopher, Ricky Bobby, who said, if you're not first, you're last. Oh, man. Shake and bake. Anyways, that's awesome. But it's true, y'all. It's true. Like, I don't mean it bad, but, like, it's no fun losing. I mean, don't get me wrong. You can turn a loss into a lesson. I'm not saying that. Sometimes you got to learn through your failures and your mistakes. But it don't mean it's fun. It's not easy to win, but it's not easy losing either. Like sometimes I think maybe we discount the effect of giving up. Like, does that make sense? Like when you decide that, like, I'm good. I guess I really didn't want to do that. That really wasn't for me. Like, dude, that's difficult. That's a bad place to be. So if it's going to be difficult, if it's going to be hard, dude, go all in being a winner. Decide that you are capable. Dude, I'm about to go on a rant. I feel it. Dude, I feel some fire. Watch it. Call the fire department. Sometimes you got to decide you're a winner and then go prove it.
Yeah. Can you hear me okay?
Dude, I hear you perfect. You're the man. What a beautiful voice.
I was just saying, and I'm going to probably lose you in a minute because I got to
Don't do that to me, dog.
step away from Wi-Fi. But, there's energy expended anyway. You can lose or win. You can, decide to give up or go forward. There's energy expended either way. The difference in energy is that as far as energy and the difficulty in losing is it's torment. It's more torment. Whereas the energy for winning is more of a, okay, how can I get better? It's like it's more of a fulfillment of the heart, so to speak.
Uh-oh. I think we lost him. I'll tell you this. I don't know if anybody out there used to play sports. If you didn't, that's okay. In basketball, I'm 6'7", if you can't tell by the screen. Most of the you probably can't tell because I'm just on a screen for you all, but I'm 6'7". Love playing basketball. Got to play this morning with a great group of guys. But when I was in high school, we used to have this deal. Most of y'all know what this is. I've always heard them called suicides. It's basically where you have to run and hit each line. So you hit the free throw line, run back. Hit the half court line, run back. Hit the opposite free throw line, run back. Run and hit the opposite out of bounds line and then run all the way back. So in high school, in our size gym, we had to do that, those down and back, suicides, whatever you want to call them, in 32 seconds. Now, here was the deal that our coach always made. Okay, he said, everybody's got to get this done in 32 seconds. Because, Mark Anderson, suicides. He said, if everybody gets it done, you run one time. If somebody doesn't make the time, everybody's got to run again, and you got to run until you finally hit the time. And the phrase that he always put together on that was, you run it right, you do it light. You run it wrong, you do it long. Like in other words, if you'll just put in the necessary energy, if you decide to just go all in, get it done, be done with it, you're done. But if you keep lollygagging around, you keep waiting, you're gonna have to keep doing it over and over. Like some things in life are like that. You've got this window of time, you've got this window of opportunity, and all that's required of you is to show up 100%. Not 99, not 99.9, not just a little, just a little TikTok, just a little. Actually, it's all. But my point is, if you will go all in, dude, your life can change. Your life can change. McKendra, I see you unmuted. Do you got a bomb to drop? You got a contribution?
A little bit. I just thought of this as you were saying that.
Let's go, McKendra.
The harder you work for something, so the more difficulties you go through, the better it's going to feel when you finally accomplish it.
Ooh, did you hear that? Did you hear that, world? Say that again. Say that again. I want that to be said.
The harder you work for something, the better it's going to feel when you accomplish it.
The harder you work for something, the better it's going to feel. Because deep down inside, you earned that. You earned that. You made the effort. That's awesome. Kayla says in our house, the motto is, I can do hard things. You bet you can. You bet you can, kiddos. You bet you can, parentos. The whole house. Let's go. Mark Henderson also says there are always those ones that cheat and don't go all the way to the line. They ultimately cheat themselves. You bet they do. And I tell you what, they cheated the whole team when coach spotted it too. Because we thought we did everything we were supposed to do. And now we've got to run it again. It's true. It's true. It's crazy. Kiki, I am so tickled that you're dropping bombs. Watch her, people. She's dangerous. She's a bomb dropper. What do you think about that, McKendra? Everybody love it on you. What do you think about that?
I'm grateful. I'm very grateful. I love it. I love just sharing things that I've, found by reading and all this stuff. I just love sharing it.
McKendra's a learner, y'all. In fact, let me ask you this, show of hands. Who would want to have, like I can get McKendra on this show in person. Who would want to see a show with McKendra on the show? You see her, we're having conversations. Maybe you could even ask her some questions. You can drop some bombs with her. Come on, who would love that? I would love that. McKendra, if we could work that out. If you decided
I would love to do it.
that you...
I would love to do that.
McKendra, your voice changed so drastically all of a sudden. This is crazy.
Oh no, your house is a little too far away for me.
Yeah, you live so far away. I know we'll have to call a plane all the way next door. But I love it.
to do that, though.
Mark Henderson said, do it. He said, do
I'd
it.
love to.
Do it for the world. Do it for the show. Do it for the people. Let's go. Martinez, are you back?
I don't know. It depends on how good my Wi-Fi is as I'm driving down this road.
He's a road warrior. He's a road warrior. I bet you're close to downtown.
I am downtown, but I'm going toward Rivergate.
I don't know why, but man, when I go downtown, boo, man, my signal drops. I'm on AT&T, and the closer I get to the AT&T building, the worse my signal gets. Isn't that crazy?
Shocker.
That's bad. That's bad advertisement. It's bad marketing. Bad PR. Becky said, yes, I like her. She's very wise. Let's go, Kiki. All right, it's been decided. McKendra is going to be on the show. Kayla says, yes, Kiki, yes. We got Sister Violet in the house. Miss V herself. Well, actually, we better not see Miss V. If you see Miss V, it's because you done messed up. Okay? This is Sister Violet. All right? right? I've not messed up this morning, have I? Hey, I love you, sis. Glad you're here. Man, I will tell you this. FYI, people of the P-O and M, if you didn't get a chance to watch Pastor's Bible study last night, dude was fire. Dude was fire. Of course, I say that with a lot of respect. Okay, I'm not calling my pastor dude. I'm just simply saying this is my vernacular. Vernacular is a funny word. It makes you smile. Vernacular, right? But it was great. It was fantastic. Continuing on with the voice of the church. It is awesome. All right. So we've kind of... I said, no, you're good, brother. Yes. All right. So we've got a few more minutes before we shut her down. We've kind of been him and Han all over this, but decisions. Martinez, I'm going to give you an opportunity to kind of rehash the decisions. And then McKendra, I'm going to give you an opportunity if you would like to, because you've been a part of this conversation this week. You've been listening, but now I want to give you the voice. I want to give you the mic. I want to give you the opportunity to give us some more things that you're drawing out of these conversations. All right. So Martinez, talk to us, man. What's decisions been meaning for you this week? Where's the growth? Where's the challenge?
The challenge is once you make a decision, once you abort the other alternative, is making an IMA, immediate massive action, to do something with your decision so that it sticks, so that it resonates. And so, where am I going? 100. Yeah. Okay, are you there? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Don't wreck, my friend. Don't wreck.
But yeah, this is right. Okay, so that's the thing about it, as far as decisions, like immediate massive action, doing something that actually resonates with where you're going, how you're going to make it. Stick for not just a day, but for a lifetime, maybe a lifestyle. That's what you're shooting for, or until whatever that decision is accomplished. But immediate and massive action, it's not enough to do a tangible decision. Oh, in my mind, this is a decision I made. No, get your limbs involved, get your heart involved, get everybody up, if you got a team, get them involved, get your family involved, get the army involved, and the first army is the army of oneself, So, that's in short what I take away from the decision. And, obviously it's a commitment, and it's not really a true commitment until you take immediate massive action.
Boom. Did you guys hear that? The decision requires an action. Just thinking about something doesn't mean you decided something. A decision becomes reality with action. Dude, I love that. I love that. McKendra, I want to bounce over to you. What's some things that you've kind of been thinking about, learning about, and maybe you're applying about decisions?
Well, when I think decisions, I obviously think decision to start something new and to stick with it and all that. But I also think about bad decisions. So if you start something, you've made the decision to start it, and it starts getting a little difficult, usually your decision is like, I can't do this. It's too difficult. I'm done. So that decision, for me, I have to constantly think in the future what this is going to become and not decide in that moment to quit and give up, because you have to keep thinking that if it won't challenge you, it won't change you. So you can stay the same.
Dang, I'm topping that one.
Stop it right now.
Don't stop. I just got to write it down. Dang, girl.
Killing the game, Kendra. Killing the game.
Y'all are too nice. So yeah, if it won't challenge you, it won't change you. And so you have to keep thinking months ahead what you're going to look like. You won't see results now, but eventually you will. And those results, once you see them, it'll be an addiction. Like you'll be addicted to the person who you will become, if that makes sense.
Absolutely.
McKendra. That's fire. That's fire. People are blowing it up. Said, oh my gosh, that sounds like Brittany. She said, that's deep, Kiki. That's deep, Kiki.
Just wait. When I get on the show, I'll look like Brittany. I'm full faces. I do it all.
Brittany back in the day, right? Brittany back in the day. That's awesome. All right. Well, let me kind of wrap things up today. We'll get you on your way. I will tell you this: the thing that's interesting for me for decisions, and it's a little bit of what both of you have said. Number one, a decision requires action, and number two, a decision should be challenging to the point where it changes you. It actually is a change in life. Like, we're not talking about decide what piece of or what pack of bubble gum I'm chewing today, right? I'm talking about a decision to change your life, and most changes will be challenges. That's why it's a challenge, because it's difficult to change. Here's where I'm at. A decision must be personal. It's got to be personal. It's got to be something that, number one, you decide, and number two, it means something to you. And number three, I'm going to throw this one out here. You got to decide you're going to do it with or without whomever you are expecting or needing or wanting to go with you. Some journeys, like Martinez talked about, sometimes the journey starts out as an army of one. Somebody decided, I'm tired of being tired. I'm fed up. I'm sick and tired of being sick. Whatever it is, They made a decision. They said, I'm doing this with or without fill in the blank. I remember, I'll be honest with you.
Add something to that?
Huh?
Can I add something to that?
Add on, girl.
So, since you're talking about personal decisions, I saw something years ago that I looked at. I was like, that's like something Jason would do. So, you know how you rhyme with things? Like you go, we got to pray to make it through the day. You know how you do that?
Oh, yeah, I say crazy stuff. Yeah, I was about to say, it wasn't me. That was old brother MC, but.
No, I consider it you. But,
I love it. I love it.
so.
That's right. I am MC Hammer, people. No.
So since you're talking about personal decisions and not doing it for other people, I saw this and it was like, it's for a cause, not an applause. So
Oh!
Jason would do, it's like,
Oh!
cause, not an applause.
It's for a cause, not an applause. You got to fight for your right to decide. I'm just saying.
I love it.
Dude.
I love it.
Final words from McKendra. That was fantastic. Thank you for saying that. All right, it's decided. McKendra, you're on the panel. We want you here live as often as you can. If not, we definitely want you in this Zoom talking it up. Love your contribution. We got all kinds of love for you here in the comments. Yeah, Mark said you got to own it. Yes, you got to make your own decisions. Man, what a great show. What a great show. Here's what I want you to do. Here's what I want you to do. Yeah, Becky loves you. Like you're immediately, you're like her favorite person now. Here's what we want you to do, team.
Whoa, I thought I was her favorite person.
Well. Hey, you're gonna have to step up your game now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You're gonna have to compete. Hey, bro, it's for the cause, not the applause. Calm down. Oh my gosh. Hey, but seriously, here's what we want you to do. If you know somebody that could use what we're talking about, I want you to start tagging them in. I want you to bring them along. We want to grow this conversation. Just like today, McKendra stepped in and said, hey, hand me the mic. Hand me the mic. I have something to contribute. I have something to give. By the way, that's what I do believe. I do believe that. I believe everybody has something to contribute. I know that you have something of value and of worth because God gave that to you. And it is your duty, your responsibility to share that, to cultivate that, to work on that gift and to get it out. Right? And in this situation, if you have something to share that's going to, here's a Bible word for you, edify. If you're going to do something that's going to help this group of people, I want you to reach out. I want you to share. I want this thing to grow. All right? Because I know this, because of this show, 30 minutes in, having great conversations with great people, talking about ideas that really matter, my day is set. My day is going to be on fire. It's going to be a thrilling Thursday. Do you hear what I'm saying? Thrilling Thursday. It's going to be awesome. So we're going to let you go. Again, be back here tomorrow for the last show of the week. It's Friday. We're going to be back 8 a.m. Central Standard Time on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok. We've got a Zoom going. However you prefer to be a part, watch the show. This is how we get it going. This is how we do it. Man, we just got quotes for days. Quotes for days. By the way, Martinez, don't you worry. Don't you worry. Becky loves you too, so relax, she said. Oh, that's awesome. All right, everyone, have a wonderful day. We will see you tomorrow or on social later. I don't know. I might post something. I might see you post something. We'll interact. Let's go. See you tomorrow.